Hello and welcome. If you're new, I'm Alicia Verwee and you're here at EDGEucating, where our job is to keep you on the cutting edge of education. All right, so the first video in our multi-part video series talking about the top 5 requested items by teachers for their classroom is document cameras. So this video is going to give you the top 5 of my recommended document cameras for teachers. If you enjoyed today's video, please make sure and hit that like button. Make sure and share the video with fellow educators or others that you think could benefit. Make sure and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell so that you're notified every time we post a new video. We don't want you to miss out. All right, number 1 on our top 5 requests are document cameras. Now, what I'm going to do is try to show you a few of these. They're all able to be purchased off of Amazon, so they're really easy to find, as with most of the items that I'm going to be showing you today are available on Amazon. Now, document cameras are something that, to me, are just as crucial in a classroom as a computer this day and age. Most teachers really need a document camera to be able to function. And whether you're doing on-site learning or remote learning, they are just as useful for your instructional requirements. We really need to be able to show, especially if you're working math problems and things that need really demonstration, you need to be able to illustrate that. If you're a younger grade teacher, you might be illustrating how do we write a letter, and the students need to observe that. So document cameras are very, very crucial in the classroom. So I'm going to give you the top 5 that I have vetted for you. Again, these are ones that I have used myself or I have personally observed used in a classroom with a fellow teacher. So that being said, I want to really stress, I have seen people way overspend for document cameras. Guys, if you're getting above $300, you're spending way too much for a document camera. And if you are on the higher end, you really want to make sure you have a reason to be there, okay? Now, that being said, the first one that I'm going to show you that's one of my personal favorites, it is on the higher end. One of the reasons that I chose this camera to put on my top 5 is if you work with an active panel, which is something else that's going to be on our list today, and especially from Promethean, this is an excellent document camera and it works really well with Promethean. They pair very nicely. So that's the reason that I chose this. If you're looking to sort of integrate the two, upload images and things like that, it makes it super simple, kind of one-click abilities for that. So our first one is the Lumens. So I'm going to jump over to Amazon here and show you the document cameras as I walk you through each one, okay? All right, guys, number 1 on our list today is the Lumens Ladybug. This is the DC125. I'm going to have all of these linked down below the video for you so that you can easily access them. This is one, as you can see, it's on sale right now, as a lot of these will be for a little bit because we're getting into the Black Friday season, which is why we wanted to do this video at this point in time. This is one of the higher priced document cameras that I'm going to be showing you today, but it is one of my personal favorites. I've used this one in my own classroom and versions of the Ladybug that have rolled out, but I've used this specific document camera. The reason that I like it, if you notice, there's just a few buttons on it. It's very simple to operate, but it also integrates very well if you use a whiteboard, interactive whiteboard, especially if it's a Promethean model or an active panel. This is super easy integration with those. And if you know me, I am a Promethean fan. I've had a Promethean board for years, and then I upgraded to an active panel, which was also powered by Promethean. So I'm a Promethean fan, and this document camera really integrates super easily with any Promethean product. So that's why it is one of my top rated recommendations. It's one of my personal favorites. Okay. And again, it's one of the higher priced ones. So if you don't operate with an active panel, I'm going to show you several more that are excellent document cameras, and you don't need to go this high of a price if it's not something that you need for that integration purpose. Okay, so let's move to document camera number 2. All right, document camera number 2 on our list is the Hue. It's the Hue HD Pro. This is another really simple, just a few buttons. If you just need a basic standard model document camera, this one works really well. It's got the nice little flexible curvy neck, so it's real easy to maneuver around. It's very durable and very, very simple to use. So if you're looking for something that is good quality, works with a variety of platforms, and most of these that I'm going to show you, by the way, today work across multiple platforms, Windows, Mac, Chrome, so it doesn't really matter what kind of device you're operating with, okay? That being said, they all are 1080p, so most all of them will do USB. Most of them are going to do lighting settings. And then you're also going to get that higher quality with the 1080p video capture quality, okay? So really giving you some nice document cameras at a variety of pricing points. But if you're looking for just a basic model, this is a great camera to look into. And like I said, if you like the idea of the flexible head, this is a definite good option here. So Hue HD Pro is number 2. Okay. Number 3 on our list, a little bit higher price point than the Hue, but still below the Ladybug. This is a great one if you need a device that you can also do like web conferencing options. Again, compatible with Mac, Windows, Chromebook, across the board. You can do live demos, web conferencing, does a variety of things. Now, with the IPEVO, this is the V4K Ultra HD. Make sure that you are using the links, because there are several IPEVOs out there, and some of them go up to like the $500 range. You do not need anything that sophisticated. I have not met a teacher yet that needs something in that $500 range. To me, you're just getting crazy and wasting money. So I don't recommend that. If you are someone who does purchase that and you see a reason, please reach out to me, because I'd love to know what the need for that high of a price document camera is. To me, my funds could be spent a lot better elsewhere, and you know, those funds are a small little pot, so I don't know about you, but I like to spend them very wisely. So that's a side note, but back to IPEVO 4K. This is an excellent one if you need that additional option for like web conferencing and things like that. It is a very durable one. I do have a limited amount of experience with this one compared to the others, but I have seen it in action, and I do have a couple of teacher friends that have used this one and really love it. So I do recommend the IPEVO. And again, if you need that remote learning option or that web conferencing option, this could be a really good go-to choice for you. Okay, as you can see, it's also one of the Amazon's top choice, so you know it's a highly recommended one as well, by not just me, but other people who have purchased. All right, so let's move on along to our next option. All right, so the next one on our list today is one that I've also used in my very own classroom. Now, I use this one along with my active panel in my classroom as well, so I can tell you it works between those. We had probably, if I had to guess, 6 or 7 of these in our building at one point, and multiple teachers using them with a variety of different devices, and multiple teachers using them with various levels of smart boards and active panels. So this is also a great pairing for that as well. Now, one of the things that I really like about this one, it's the JoySing. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but the JoySing folds up. So if you notice, the little head tucks into the little slot or groove that's on the arm, and it folds down, so it's super easy to store. Especially at the end of the year when, you know, lots of us have to pack up our rooms and store everything for the summer. It doesn't take up a lot of space, so that's really nice. Also, if you're like me and you had limited space to actually put out the document camera and you weren't one that used it every day, but when you needed it, this is another great option for that, because again, it stores flat and can easily be put out of the way, so it's not a problem when you're not using it. So this is another one of my favorites, and again, works across multiple platforms, Mac, Windows, Chrome, so the device is not an issue there for you. We're running again about in that $100 range, so you're still in the very reasonably priced bracket. Again, quality is great. It's very lightweight. If you notice, it's less than 5 pounds. Again, it's very small, but it's a very good quality. Also, I find the stability in this one from the video aspect is very stable, which is another thing that I really like in the Ladybug as well. All right, so that being said, we're going to jump on to our next product for document cameras. Okay, and last on our list, again, hope I'm saying this correctly, these names are all fun to try to pronounce, is the OKIYO Labs OKIYO Cam. This is a great pick for those teachers that really like that designated laid out area to put their document on, and I know some teachers that are really funny about that. Especially ones that started with the earlier document cameras, as a lot of them were set up that way. So if you're really kind of connected to that and you like that option, the OKIYO is a good option for that. This is also a great one with the webcam option if you're looking for that. This is great as well for stop motion, time lapse. So you can use these for a lot of things. Now I'm targeting that with this particular camera, but please note that like the Ladybug is great for that too, and many of the others that I'm talking about today, the majority of them do that. The Joysung is the only one that stop motion in that. I have not personally worked with that, so I can't say how well that functions on there, but really, these are great choices for things if you're looking to also do, as I said, you need a webcam and you need something to serve multi-purpose options. So this is a great one. And if you notice, the price point is $69. Right now, it's also on sale. Again, like I said, most of these are at this point in time, which is why we thought this is a great time to roll this video out to you if you're in the market for these type things. So those are my top 5. Choose the one that works best for you if you're in the market for a document camera. All right, so that was our top 5 vetted document cameras that we recommend for educators. I hope that you guys found that video useful. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so that we can keep bringing you all these great videos. If you have any comments, suggestions, or feedback on any of the items, please make sure and drop us a comment down below. We always love to hear from you. Hope to see you here next time.